welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to have all of you like every Wednesday. Today I'm going to show you how you can make these stitches. Look at this one with flowers and this one with flowers but in relief. These stitches I learned from my grandma and the other one I learned it from my mother. These are stitches that I treasure with so much love in my memory, and now I want to share this technique and these tips with you. You can use these stitches for your next project, maybe for a blouse it will look beautiful, or for a baby blanket, or for anything that you need. I will leave this video so you can watch it as many times as you need, and if you don't know what stitch to use for your next project, or if you need a new idea, well, you can watch this video again and you can use this stitch for anything that you want. Please, if you make it, take a picture, and if you have any other idea of you have any stitches that you want to share with me, well, I would love to see it. Remember that I have an email where I receive all these amazing ideas. Well, I will share a story with you. In the past, when I need money, when my kids were, well, one in high school and two university, where I have a lot of expenses. So I need money, I need an extra money. So I used to sell these little squares in my mother's store. My mother, she has a yarn store and a wool store, and then she helped me to sell these stitches, and it helped me a lot. Actually, a lot of people buy them, and well, this is how I started. And now that I'm making this video, well, I wanted to continue to my past, what I used to do before, and well, this is part of my past, and I hope that it helped to you too. Well, let's start. I don't want to lose more time. You know that I talk and I like to talk a lot, and I don't want to lose more time. So let's start. For these both stitches I use the same material and I just use a little bit, so you don't need to buy or to make this video, okay? You don't need to buy any extra yarn. You just have to use the yarn that you have in your house if you want to practice, okay? Well, so let's start. Well, for this video I'm going to use Happy Baby of Alice in pink and in blue color. It's between fine and super fine material. This material is so soft and is special for babies, so it's beautiful. And you are going to use a crochet hook of number 3.5 or 4 according how you crochet. Remember that if you want to use the same materials, here I will leave all the information where you can get them. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Hello, I have a big announcement to make. I want to share with all of you that now you can download and you can buy all my magazines in this new app of My Ideas. Just you have to download the app of My Ideas, and there you can find all the different numbers and all the different volumes that I have made with this amazing editorial. You will see that these amazing magazines are so easy to follow. Remember that these magazines are written by me and I share all the diagrams so you can follow and clearly make these amazing projects with me. So please don't miss it and download all the magazines. With one hook and wire thread, we are going to start making chains. We are going to make a series of 15, okay? I'm going to make a small square, so I made 45 chains and I made one chain more. So here we are going to start, and we are going to make one row of single crochet like this. So our series will be like this: 3 chains, skip 1 and 2, insert your hook in the third, and double crochet, and again 3 chains, skip 1 and 2, and in the third insert your hook and double crochet, and like this the whole row. So at the end we will have 15 eyes. Then we will go up with 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then we are going to insert our hook in the middle of the first eye. Then for the next we are going to make 3 chains and insert inside. Then 3 chains and insert inside in the middle of the next eye, and like this the whole row. Well, at the end of the row we are going to make an extended double crochet like this, so we will finish like we start, remember, like here, so it would look the same. We will turn around, and then here we are going to make a single crochet, then 3 chains, and in the middle we are going to insert our hook, and then again 3 chains. We are going to insert our hook here in the first single crochet, and we are going to make our first petal. We are going to grab our yarn, pull, 2, 3, and again. Now we are going to go right away to the next single crochet, insert your hook, take 1, look here I'm holding all the stitches with this finger, then grab your yarn, insert your hook, pull, 2, and then 3. Grab your yarn, in the next single crochet we are going to repeat 1, 2, 3. So now that we have the 3 petals here in hold, we are going to grab our yarn and bring them through. We are going to pull and make a chain, and like this we will form the first part of our flower, okay? Then go up with 2 chains, insert your hook and take 1 thread and pull. Again, repeat and bring them through, make 1 chain, and then this is how we are going to form the next petal. Insert your hook in the middle of the next eye, single crochet, 1, 2, 3 chains, and we will repeat the series. 3 chain in the middle of the next eye, and single crochet. And we will repeat the flower, and then we are going to repeat the series. So 1, 2 chains, insert your hook in the middle, take 1, grab your yarn, take 2, 3. I wish someone can take yarn for me. Well, then in the next single crochet we are going to make the same. Remember that here we are forming the petals, and then in the next single crochet again, until we have all these threads together, bring them through, pull, make a chain, and like this. We are going to make now the 4th petal, 2 chains, insert your hook in the middle, pull, and pull again. Bring them through, 1 chain, insert your hook in the middle of the next eye, single crochet. 3 chains, so we are going to make 2 eyes before we make the petals, and then 2 chains, 1, 2, and then here are the petals. We are going to start in the next single crochet after we finish the 2 eyes. Remember to hold all these threads with the help of your finger, and then very carefully we are going to bring them through together to form the 3 petals. 1 chain, and then we are going to make the 4th petal. We are going to go up with 2 chains, insert your hook, take 1, take 2, and bring them through, 2 chains, insert your hook, and we will finish with the 2 eyes. So remember that we start with 5 chains, so we are going to count 1, 2, 3, and we are going to insert our hook and single crochet. Then we will go up with 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we are going to insert our hook in the middle of the first eye. Then we are going to continue to complete the flower, okay? 1, 2, 3 chains, and then here in the middle, in the center of our flower, we are going to insert our hook. Take 1, take 2, take 3, and bring them through. 1, 2, 3 chains, and we will repeat the same. So in this part we are going to make 3 petals more, so this will be the second part of her flower. Then 3 chains, and again. So we will continue. Remember that this is just an idea. You can use different materials to make the flowers maybe. Look how beautiful it looks. So now again, 3 chains. We will skip one eye, and then in the second eye we are going to insert our hook. So here we're only going to make one eye, 3 chains, single crochet, and then we are going to repeat what we made here. We are going to complete the petals of our flowers. 3 chains, insert your hook right in the center of our flower, and we are going to repeat the 3 petals. So we follow the series, then 3 chain, and we will close the row making double crochet. Turn around, make single crochet in the first, then 3 chains. Before you continue, you have to check that you have your edge straight, okay? Then we are going to repeat the series of the eyes. Remember that the one that we made at the beginning. So we are going to repeat that series. Here we are not going to skip any eye, okay? So we are going to insert our hook in the middle of each eye, and if we made 15 in the first row, well, we must have 15 here, okay? So remember to count, and it's important that before you continue, well, you should check, and this is where you can fix it. And now here, like we start the last row with 5 chains, we are going to count until 3 and single crochet. So we are going to start with single crochet. Remember that we once start with single crochet, and then we once start with 5 chains. Then we will go up with 3 chains. We are going to make an eye, 3 chains, and insert in the next eye. So now we are going to repeat the series of the flowers, but now we are going to make them here in the spaces. So instead of 3, we are going to make 2. And also instead of making 2 eyes, we are going to make 3. And now we are going to make the series of the flower, 1, 2 chains. And here where we have these 3 eyes is where we are going to make the petals. So here in the first single crochet, take 1, take 2, and take 3. Hold these threads with your finger. In the next single crochet, take 1, take 2, take 3, hold them, and again 3 threads. Grab your yarn and bring them through, make 1 chain, tie it a little bit so then the whole of the flower will be big, and we don't want that. So 2 chains, take 1, take 2, and bring them through. Make a single crochet in the next eye, 3 chains, and then we are going to continue with the series of eyes. So here we have 1, then 3 chains, 2, 3 chains, and then here is where we are going to start making the petals. So now we are going to have 2 eyes in between each flower. Okay, so here is the first petal, then in the next single crochet, the second petal. Remember to hold the threads with your finger, then the third petal. Grab your yarn and bring them through. make a chain. Remember to put and make the chain tight. Chains, and then one, take two, grab your yarn, bring them through, close with a chain, then make the next Y. We are going to make single crochet in the next I, 3 chains, again 3 chains, single crochet, and 3 chains and single crochet. We are going to finish with the eyes, okay? 3 chains more, and insert your hook and single crochet in the last stitch, and so far it looks like this. So now we will start the second part of her flower. So turn around, single crochet, 3 chains, and the eyes, 3 chains, single crochet in the next eye, 3 chains, single crochet, and now we are going to repeat the series as it goes. The stitch by itself, it's going to tell you what it needs. So here we are going to start the second part of our flower. 3 chains, we are going to make the 3 petals, and between each petal we are going to make 3 chains. Here we are making the second one, bring them through, 1 chain, then 3 chains, and the last petal. Take 1, take 2, take 3, grab your yarn, bring them through, 1 chain. Then we are going to make the eyes, 1, 2, 3 chains, and then here in the middle of the next eye, single crochet, 3, and then single crochet, and then 3. Here we are going to insert our hook, and now we are going to have only one eye in between the flowers. And again we are going to repeat the 3 petals, 3 chains, then the second petal, take 1, take 2, take 3, 1 chain, then 3 chains, and the last one. I love this stitch. I think it's perfect for babies, but I think that also in a blouse or in a shawl or maybe in a skirt you can make a simple stitch for the top of your skirt, and then to give a final touch you can make the last rows with this stitch and it will look good. Imagine using different colors and different materials. Well, please make it and experiment. Now we will finish the row just making the eyes, and here the last 3 chains we are going to close the row with double crochet. At the end, turn around, we will start with a single crochet, then 3 chains, and then we will continue with the series of eyes. And we are going to repeat all the same. Remember that the stitch by itself is going to tell you what it needs. I think that the secret of this stitch is that we should be careful that we have the edge straight, and then we just follow the instructions and we will have something beautiful. You just repeat the series of flowers and then the series of eyes, and you will have something like this. And then you will continue with the series of flowers. Well, with this will be finished the first example of the 2 stitches that I have for this video. Well, now the second idea, we are going to make this stitch also of flowers, and we are going to make a series of multiples of 9. So here I make 27 chains, and I made 2 stitches each side. So at the end we will make 31 chains. So we are going to make these chains a little bit loose. Remember not to tie too much, because also this yarn is so beautiful and soft, and if we tie too much we will damage the material, okay? At the end, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and here we are going to make extended double crochets of 2 crochets, 1, 2, 3 chains, we are going to come back, insert your hook and extend the double crochet of 2 crochets. Then we are going to skip 3 again, extend the double crochet of 2 crochets, and we are going to hold all the stitches. Okay, so again extend the double crochet, 1, 2, 3 again, and extend the double crochet of 2 crochets. In the next one we are going to make another extended crochet of 2 crochets, and now all of these stitches we are going to bring them through 1 chain. So now look, we are going to complete the first part of the flower, making 2 chains and extend the double crochet, 1 chain, and then again we are going to skip, and in the third we are going to insert our hook, and here we are going to make a V, 2 chains, and then in the same stitch we are going to make an extended double crochet. And right away after the V we are going to start with the next flower and with the next petal. Now 2 chains, come back and extend the double crochet, skip 2, and in the third insert your hook and extend the double crochet, and then another one, keep all these stitches, skip 2, and in the third and extend the double crochet, then another extended double crochet and bring them through. So now we have 3 petals. Make a chain, 2 chains, and extend the double crochet in the center of the flower and bring them through. 2 chains, skip 2, and in the third make an extended double crochet, 2 chains, and then in the same stitch extend the double crochet to create the V. Well, at the end of this series we will finish with the 2 stitches of our edge, so we will finish with double crochet. So now we will go up with 2 chains and then a double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chains. So now we will complete the second part of our flower. We are going to continue making the petals. So now we are going to insert our hook in the middle, 2 chains, then double crochet. Please hold the stitches and bring them through, 1 chain, then 3 chains. Insert your hook, 1, 2, 1, 2, extend the double crochet, 1 chain to close, 3 chains, and with this we will complete the flower. Then after the 3 chains, insert your hook, single crochet in the middle of the V, then 3 chains, and then we will continue with the next flower and we will make the next petals. 2 double crochets and keep the last stitches, bring them through, 1 chain, 3 chains, 2 double crochets, hold the last stitches, bring them through, 1 chain and 3 chains. 3 chains and then a single crochet in the V. So we will repeat this series. Please give me a second. 3 chains, and then we will continue making the last 2 petals of the last flower. So 2 double crochets, hold the stitches, bring them through, 1 chain, then 3 chains, again 2 double crochets, bring them through, 3 chains, and we will finish with our last 2 stitches with the last 2 extended double crochets. And now we will start the third row. So far we have 2 rows. Now we are going to start with the third, 2 chains, and now we are going to make the first 2 double crochets, and now instead of making flower over flower we are going to make a V, and then where we make the V's we are going to make the flowers. So now 3 chains, and here we are going to make the V. So double crochet 2 chains and double crochet right inside and in the middle of the flower, then 3 chains, and here's where we are going to make the flower over the V. So we are going to make right away the first petal. So we are going to make a double crochet, and here we are going to make the second petal right in the middle of the chain that we made of division, and then in the next chains 2 double crochets, and we are going to hold the stitches, and then we are going to bring them through, make 1 chain, then 1 2 chains, and here in the middle, in the center of the last petals, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and then in the middle of the next flower we are going to make the V. So 1 extended double crochet, 2 chain, and then again 1 extended double crochet, and like this we create the V. So here we have the first part of the flower, the V. Remember that we are going to make the V over the flower. So this is the end of the third row. So now the fourth row will be the same like the second row, remember? So first, the first 2 extended double crochets of each side. So go up with 2 chains and then the double crochet, then 3 chains. Insert your hook in the middle of the V, single crochet and 3 chains, and then we are going to complete the petals of the flower. And like this is how we are going to follow the series. Remember that our stitch will tell us what it continue. By itself, it will continue. So we just have to follow the series. Please try to experiment. Remember that this is not a stitch only for babies. You can make and use it in different projects. Also, if you are going to use a thin material, more fine material, well, the flowers would look smaller and will look like more fancy, I guess. And then if you use a chunky material, the flowers will look bigger, but also they will look good. It's a little bit crazy, but it will look good. So you have to know how to select the material, and with this stitch everything would look good. And then we will continue repeating the series, and we are going to make as many rows as we need according to the project that we are making. And with this we will finish the 2 stitches of flowers that I have for today's video. Hope that you enjoyed. You will have something like this when you finish. Well, hope that you have enjoyed making these floral stitches with me. Please, if you make these stitches and if you add this idea to one of your projects, please let me know. Take a picture and tag me. This is the best reward that I could have, knowing that something that you learn from here, it really help you for your future projects. Okay, please let me know also if you have a new idea or if you want me to teach you something different. Please send me an email to tejiamigas@gmail.com, and there I will receive more ideas like this one. Now I'm going to start with this series where I'll teach you different stitches with different materials. Now I use this one of baby that it's so soft and it's special for babies. I love working with this material, but in the next series I will show you different stitches, and maybe one of these stitches can be useful for the next projects that you have in mind. Sorry, but well, it was a pleasure being with you like every Wednesday. Please don't forget to subscribe to my Spanish channel where I share more projects like this one, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please leave a message, give me a like, share this video if you like, and please let me know and send me an email. Thank you, and see you next Wednesday. Bye.